Good day everyone, and you are watching CS by MA Faisal, and we will be covering pre-release material May-June 2020 for paper 2 and variant 2. So the task, I am assuming that all of you have your pre-release material in hand, was to simulate a car parking system, and it had three tasks. The task 1 was to calculate the parking price, and the task 2 was calculating the daily total of that day, how many cars went into the parking plaza and parked their cars and paid. So we have to calculate the total, and task 3 is to make payments fairer. So even if some of you don't have your pre-release, I'm gonna read out some of the contents of the pre-release and will explain it to you bit by bit, and after that I will be going to the coding section and explaining how the code works. So let's begin. So again, our main task was to a car park system allows customers to select the number of hours to leave their car. So while reading the pre-release material, one should know that there are 4 steps into solving a pre-release. You first have to identify all the variables that you are going to use. A variable is a temporary memory where you store values. So in order to write the code, you first need to select all your variables or all the values that will help you into getting your answer or into getting your task done. So allow the customer to select the number of hours to leave their car in the car park system. The customer will get a discount. So this is an important part of information, that a customer will get discount if they enter their frequent parking number correctly. So this can be another variable that a user will input, and while inputting the frequent parking number, he will get a discount if it's entered correctly. The system calculates and displays the amount the customer must pay, the price of parking. So here the payment will be the output, and the price of parking, the number of hours the customer can enter. So these two values will be the entered, and any discount depend upon the day of the week and the arrival time. The number of hours entered in a whole number. The price per hour is calculated using the price in force at the arrival time. No parking is allowed between midnight and 8. This is a very crucial information that you have to remember, that you cannot park from 00 hours till 08 hours. And one more thing to focus here is that the number of hours is entered as a whole number, meaning that number of hours will be taken as the data type integer. Data type integer will only take this value, 16. It will not take the zeros after, so it will not be calculating the minutes. So this is the hours that you can stay per day, and this is the timing. So from 8 till 3 o'clock, because this is 3:59, it will automatically be calculated as 3:15:59. It will not be changed to 4 because an integer value does not round off the function, and integer function takes the left hand side of the value before the decimal point. So this will be taken as 15. So from 8 till 3, on Sunday you can stay for 8 hours, and the price per hour will be $2. However, from 4 till midnight, no matter how long you park, you will only be charged $2. So this is price per hour, and this is price. This is something to keep in mind, that this will only be one price, $2, and this will be calculated according to the hour. So if a person is staying for 5 hours and he can stay max for 8 hours, then 5 2s are 10, he will be charged $10. But if he is staying from 4 till midnight, he will only be charged $2. So moving on, a frequent parking number can be entered for discounted parking. This number consists of 4 digits and a check digit. So this is asking us to make a validation check that is calculated using a modulo 11 check digit calculation. A discount of 50% available for arrival times from 4 till midnight. So this is giving us an if then else condition, that if a person is coming before 4 p.m., then he will be given a discount of 10%, but if he is coming after 4 p.m., he will be given a discount of 50% if he has a frequent parking number. Write and test a program or programs to simulate the car parking system. Your program or programs must include appropriate prompts for entry. Data must be validated on entry. So all of your pseudocode or the Visual Basic code or the Python code that you will be writing, you need to have meaningful variable names. You need to have messages that are appropriate. So if you are asking a person to enter the day of the week, you have to mention that 0 is Sunday, 1 is Monday, and 2 is Tuesday. So you have to give complete information in message prompts. So any error messages that you find, you have to output, and all variables and identifiers must have meaningful names. So moving on to task 1, I will be explaining task 1 in the next video. Stay tuned. You are watching CS with MA Faisal.